Hello everyone, episode 2 is out, and today we're going to discuss 3 reasons why 90% of retails fail. So I have 3 key lines over here: environment, emotions, and system confidence. So I have a scenario over here that I made. So the first one, the first key is environment, and the last 5 years, retail trading became very popular, even though trading is more for institutions. But it's very hard using popular free retail tools. Let's give examples like RSI and uh, MACD and those very simple tools or indicators that some of scammers will say you'll make money using them anyway. This opened the door for many scammers to make tons of money sharing their fake lifestyle to attract new retails. Of course, it worked because the human nature is very greedy and lazy at the same time. So, facing such an idea that can possibly make him rich overnight is very attractive. Unfortunately, to master trading, you must know that even the best traders in the world can lose their money. And we have many examples like Livermore. So you can't they can lose their money overnight if they don't control their risk. If you don't treat trading as a job, trust me, you'll fail 100%. So it's not a game. And the second key is emotions. Controlling your emotions is the last part after you find your edge or your data based system. Some people tell you trading is based on psychology. Imagine institutions choose their traders based on their psychology. You'll find you'll find philosophers are the richest people on the planet. Anyway, so, as a first important step, you need to find an edge, or you can find someone who will teach you their proven edge. Make sure to it's proven edge. Then you need to apply the rules of this edge just like a robot with zero emotions. This will be very hard at the first time, but you'll get used to it. You mustn't care about the results of the next trade. It's losing, winning, who cares? Because you know that over a long period, you'll find your proven edge doing his work over a large sample of trades. You can watch the first episode in my channel to understand it more. You must give your edge time to perform over a large sample, and that's why you need a small risk. So you need to risk small so you can give your system time to work. For me, I have a fixed 4% risk every week divided on 3 systems. Let's take I'll tell you something. I know this is very boring, but imagine scrolling in TikTok or Instagram, watching 30 seconds videos. Of course, your mind will get used to it. You won't be able to focus more than the average Instagram reel. So uh, you see, the new generation can't really focus more than 1 minute. This is very deadly. So, they won't make it in the future. They can't do anything. So, don't be like them. You need to watch the full video. You need to learn more. Knowledge is key. Now, if you ask me why read when we can ask AI anytime, because there is knowledge, and there is intelligence. And intelligence is being able to use the knowledge anytime, and being able to, let's say, to correlate them. So this is why you need to stop scrolling, uh, start seeking knowledge, be like a Jewish person. The Jewish, when he has a child, first thing he will do for his child is to make sure he will raise seeking knowledge. So you can use their path, and I don't care if you wanna be Jewish or no, but they are very smart for doing this. Most of Jewish people do not allow their sons to use technology the bad way or the bad manner. So let's continue. For me, I have a fixed 4% risk every week divided on 3 systems with a different, let me check if I'm recording, with a different way depending on how much profitable each system. So depending on how much I trust each system. So for system 1, it generates an average of 3 trades weekly, and it's the most profitable one. So I risk a fixed 0.5% each trade. For system 2 and system 3, they generate an average of 7-10 trades combined, of course, weekly. So I risk a fixed 0.2% for each trade. So even if all the systems lose, then we'll get about 10 to 13, maybe 15 losing trades, which won't really exceed this 4%. So this is my risk plan. If you wanna copy me, then okay, but I suggest having your own risk plan because you're a unique God's creature. So that's it. And now if you ask me why I don't focus on one system, basically because sometimes your system gets a hard time. No system works every time, of course. So maybe whole 1 month every year you'll find your system struggling, like a small loss or being flat the whole month. So this is why I need, or I made 3 systems. Of course I use algorithms, but they're not really allowed in most prop firms. So if I wanna use my algo, I will use it on a personal account, and I won't say it's not profitable or not a proven edge, but I can't use it in prop firms. And I really choose prop firms because I'm not risking all my money. I'm risking a little bit of my money to get more. Okay. So this is why having a risk plan is very important. So let's move to the third key, system confidence. Sometimes you'll find yourself asking if you should close a trade early before it reverses. This is one of the biggest retail's mistakes, and it comes primarily from not having confidence in your system. So how to fix this? And I'm here to tell you the basic solution is to backtest your strategy more often to cover all market regimes. So let's say your strategy works best in recessions, like my algorithm, the S&P 500 algorithm, works best in March and September, which are the worst months of the S&P 500 in seasonality. So it works good in recession, but it have a moderate or low profits in other market regimes. And this is why, or this is the why I use many systems, of course. And you need to backtest your system at least 5-10 years when you cover like expansion, recession, and all the fundamental uh, or the dynamic market. And of course, going to 20 years, if you have available data which are not really available in the CFDs market, and you might need to pay. So I would say 5-10 years is really good. And at the end, I'll finish with a very strong phrase that says, the edge won't ruin traders' profits, but the trader will ruin his edge. I hope you find this video very informative, and thank you for watching.